Hello, MFL members. Year 34 in full swing. We have completed round one. We have phase four results of round one, which is the conclusion of this round. We have another round coming up that, just for the record, I have already submitted my bids to a neutral source with a timestamp text in case there's ever any dispute, but there never has been. But I have already submitted my bids. So if anybody wants to pick three more players and submit their bids to me, you are welcome to do so. You cannot bid on franchise players, and you cannot bid on any of these players that appear on this document. They have been signed by either a highest bidder or their current owner. So let's discuss a little bit. I can tell you there were some questions about what players had been bid on in this round so that people could start planning for the next round. And my best advice to you is get a pencil and paper, maybe write some stuff down as I say it in this video, or screenshot this document, and then you can zoom in on it. If maybe you can't see it if it's too small on the video, but you can get a screenshot and then zoom in, and basically just know that any of these players on this list are now not available for bid. But that does mean that anybody else, aside from franchise players, are available for bid in the next round. So maybe I over-explain that, but that tends to be my style. Quinshon Judkins was matched by Gotham City at 50 points. Tootin was not matched at 40 points by Dimitri, so he was signed by Hoopton. Fannin was matched by the Quakenados at 20 points, so he was signed by the Quakenados. JSN was not matched at 130 points, so JSN goes to Dimitri from CDs. So CDs, I think, lost CD Lamb and JSN. That's two pretty big hits, but also saved himself 260 points in salary. So something to be said for that, I would guess. Drake May was matched by the Army at 101, so she will be keeping Drake May. And by the way, in blue, these are the ones that were just signed as a result of phase four. If it's in black, it was signed or finalized before phase four. So Dart we already knew about, signed by Quakenados. Devontae Adams was not matched by Big D and signed by Toledo at 76 points. Cousins we already knew. Burden was not matched by Dimitri, and so he was signed by the Ass Kickers. Montgomery was not matched by the Crashlets at 60, so he was signed by the Ass Kickers. And the Zay Flowers was not matched by Gotham City at 46, and so therefore signed by the Ass Kickers. So kind of a haul there for Kansas City, I think is where they're from in the fantasy world. Trevor Lawrence, we already knew. Tucker Kraft, we already knew. There were no second bids on those guys. Egbuka was matched by CDs at 65 points. Olave was matched by the Law Dogs at 65 points. Taylor was matched by the Quakenados at 86. Javonte Williams was not matched by Dimitri, so he was signed by the Law Dogs at 85 points. The Rams defense was matched at 7 by Big D. We knew about Kelsey going to the Crashlets. Scadabo was matched by Dimitri at 13 points. Lamb, we already knew about. And then Cook was matched by the Tube Stakes at 130 points. So that is your full round one results right there. And again, if you need to, I don't know, maybe take a screenshot of that, you can do so. There was some talk also about how the salary cap looks. I have an old school spreadsheet here, um, and basically, this is the amount of money everyone has left now after franchising and after round one. So if you want to again take a little screenshot of that and have that as a reference, you can. Looks like the lowest person is the Gray Squirrels at 274, and then maybe the highest available right now is the Posse at 479. These are some of these names over here are old names. I think that one's Big D actually is who that is. But he used to be like the Black Knights or something like that. So anyway, so sometimes the spreadsheet does not get updated, but everybody's in pretty good shape as far as um, salary cap money, it appears to me. If you wanted to look at rosters, Corn Jerkers have really officially only signed 2 players. Dimitri has signed 3 players. CDs has signed 2. Gray Squirrels have signed 3. Law Dogs have signed 3. Tube Steaks have signed 3. The Posse has only signed 1. So that's one of the reasons they're in the lead as far as available money goes. I think I had Dak Prescott on here at one point for Big D, but he has not been franchised or anything. So if that was a question, he's available for bids if anybody wants to. But it did look like you're going to have to bid pretty high if you want to try and go get him. So they've only signed the Rams, actually. So when you go back up here, yeah, Big D's got a lot of money left, 596. Crashlets have signed 2 players. By the way, Ja'Marr Chase, now the officially highest paid player in the history of the league. So just know that is a benchmark number right there, 151. In the old days, that would have been, 75.5 million, something like that. That's a pretty substantial salary for a wide receiver, but it is Ja'Marr Chase, so can't really argue that. The Army appears to have signed 3 players. Quake NATOs have signed 3 players. And the Ass Kickers have signed 4 players. So they got their franchise player, plus they got all 3 of their bids, which is a pretty good sweep, as the case may be. So again, everybody's really seems to be bidding pretty responsibly, so I wouldn't worry about it too much money-wise here. It is important, I guess, take a look at your sleeper roster and look at those histories on those players, and if there's if you got a high-priced player still on your roster that you were thinking of keeping, now's when it might start getting a little bit iffy. Because if you are going over that cap and nobody bids on that player, then they're going to have to go back to the live auction. There is also the strategy of, if you see a guy that's pretty high and no one's bidding on him, sometimes it pays off. Even if you want to keep him, sometimes it pays off to throw him into the live auction and bid on him and see if you can get him back for cheaper. So anyway, just know that that's a viable strategy as well. I have my bids put in for round 2. We are definitely not in a hurry. We kind of flew through round 1, I thought. So take your time, think about it a little bit, and shoot me a text, shoot me a direct message, and let me know your bids, and we will press on with the process. All right? Good to, again, touch base with you guys, and I will see you again soon. Stay safe.